Junja is mid though.
Already here.
There's the Rune Prison, and this is the combo.
Yep.
Flashes to prevent the easy wall knock, but it's a shove back regardless. Bit of a speed up with the Storm Rager Surge, and Hongq gets first blood.
Poking with that Q doing so much damage, but here's that Junja we were talking about. That early aggression.
Junja here with the Shark version of Poppy. I have decided Xiaoshu's got an Ignite. There is no Mega Gnar. Current aggro is dropped.
Oh, the level up.
And that level up makes things a bit challenging. And actually, here's Ackerman. Maybe JDG going to deep. The two-man route makes things spicy. He just goes over the wall. Oh, dear. That was a step too far. And Junja's alive. No way. When's Ackerman's next? Blooming Burst. There's that ability name. Steps on forward to Xiaoshu. And forces the flash away, the flame spitter on Cuban.
But that's the thing, Ackerman is being in the right place at the right time. It's just the plays go bad. They're making some of these decisions, I feel, a little too late once the play is already done and dusted. And JDG, you know they're responding. Oh no.
That's a bit rough. The deadly flourish from downtown means it's a flash Rune Prison and Curse as well. Cursed.
You bring up that CC timer, right? You know when you're playing solo queue and you go, oh, how long was I CC'd for? That was 100% of their health bar.
Oh, Vampire walks out of a bush and gets a pulverize. We're even getting the zoom in. Very nice production. There's a trample after an ignite. Junja gets a stun into the wall. Not quite, but unfortunately for Ackerman, that slight miss means nothing.
This 6.5 minutes has been nothing short of disastrous for Mibelos, and I don't like saying that.
There's the pulverize. Don't get to miss that one now. They're going to try and get a third. There's one more to go. Junja's going to get the stun into the wall. The flash away. Misses the fourth shot. That's not bad going, but the deadly flourish still lands, and you can miss all the shots in the world. It won't matter in the end. Rise, and it's not bad feet. The problem is there's only so much you can dance before the stage runs out.
That's it. Overwhelming odds in the favor of JDG. They set that up as Xiaoshu here has to run.
But where does he run to? There's a cease and desist, and unfortunately for you, Xiaoshu, there is no way to avoid that particular core order. Vi gets that kill.
And I do like that Zest didn't try and go back in. He would have given Xiaoshu the opportunity to get a kill. Hongq realm warps in, gets the kill on to Zest.
Nothing comes for free, does it? MIBR, even when they do get the kill, stings. But as it stands with Junja top, they're looking to punish Zest again. Who cares about the objectives?
Vampire was getting chipped away, faked to run away, but they hung about. It's 3v1.
Wave clearly decided he needs to go into a cupcake or something, so they'll skin him alive. Zest into the mixture. Touch on the other side, there's a route there onto Ackerman. That's not the clone. The shape changer won't save you there. Junja gets the spike fight. The cease and desist buffers through some of the CC, but Curse again can't quite survive. Vampire's left loads as flashes for the knockup. Doesn't get Vampire. The headbutt away. They do get that kill. And now actually Junja's in danger. The hammer shot means nothing. Shut down to MIBR. Signs of life. Find anything. That's a bit much.
Yeah, a lot of trading going on, but no kill potential coming down. The only members of Mibelos with flashes is Dudu and Ackerman. Whereas we take a look at JDG, Xiaoshu, fight breaks out.
Hongq over the wall of the red buff, getting some CC. The deadly flourish to flash into the wall. Heroic charge, and Curse is on the wrong end of their hero's hammer. Feisty tries to rock surf
That
away.
getaway, 9-3, well mitigated by Mibelos.
Vampire with the Hex Flash over the wall into a headbutt and a pulverize and a rune prison. Do not pass go, but you will pick up 300 on
Oh!
Kind of expecting some violence.
Violence? No way! It's in the name!
Surely not. Gala gets rooted. The Weaver's Wall is here. The Pop Blossom comes down. Onto 2. Chains of Corruption. Junja is gone.
Well, that was Mibelos come back and win this one against JDG.
There's a play on the other side as Zest gets knocked up nearly at Meganard, stunned into the wall, but Vampire gets to brace. And that means his will is unbreakable, and the Gnar certainly is. Realm warping out about 20 seconds beforehand, so the attempted play on the other side doesn't happen. Ackerman is a minion, and Xiaoshu is therefore going to be Pop Blossom, but this ain't Pop goes the Weasel. The Rumble's a lot scarier prey. Ackerman needs to be a little afraid as the flames keep spitting, but a cease and desist will allow Ackerman to get the kill.
1-1-6 though, as a fight breaking out.
TP from Vampire with that spellbook on the Alistair, the Equalizer down as well, but now here comes the rest of MIBR lost, and there's a Talia Weaver's Wall in, the Vault Breaker. Vampire makes himself unbreakable, but his body is looking a little bit beaten and bruised, and Zest finally gets some vengeance. It's better than we saw for the first 10 to 15 minutes of the game, where it felt like everything they did was just cursed to go wrong.
That's it, and speaking of curse.
And it is a deadly flourish into the chains of corruption. Hongq out survives, flash away from Dudu is good. Junja now here, needs to get the keeper's verdict. Knocks away the Gnar, but still shoved into the wall before he gets away. The rune prison's down though, and Xiaoshu is the one that secures the corporal punishment. Ackerman will Pop Blossom, but again, he gets 2 people knocked into the sky. Unfortunately, he's looking like he's going down into the dirt. Does get a decent tangle barbs though to root. There's a realm warp. Unfortunately, Ackerman, you might be a minion. You are still dead. Oh, JDG, hell, they're well on their way to their third. We've got an arm guard in for Hongq. There's an engage in mid lane, though, and the items might be helping them get the win. Eat the Poppy Lollipop as she knocks you up into the sky, and she ain't very sweet about that one. Feisty, hit by the curtain call, being tagged, being slowed. 1 more to go. They're going to get some more damage. Forced to flash away, but Xiaoshu follows, and he's got a barbecue, and he's roasting some Talia. Zest is here, but nowhere near the Mega Gnar. The heroic charge into the wall means a less than a heroic exit for the Gnar, who needs to exit. The Equalizer tags too, and forces more away. In the top side that was already so heavily damaged by Hongq's split pushing ways.
Junja though has vision of Curse. Curse needs to respect it. They're responding to this top side. Really wants the red, but I don't think you want this.
No, there's a steadfast presence. There's a 2-level advantage in Curse. It's just not his game. That's great news, but you need to be here. They're going to try and contest now. Overcome MIBR lows. Into the river they go. There's a rune prison going on down. On the other side, an exhaust is in there. Xiaoshu is low. They bring him out, but the Ocean Soul is there. And the tsunami of Jing Dong Gaming washes away Brazilian hopes and dreams. Made in Brazil. Broken by the LPL.
Here in France, we do love to see it. Dudu, I mean, Vampire is just tanking everything, letting JDG run them down. And these defensive Pop Blossoms from Ackerman ain't it, because JDG aren't letting him get in. He can't find a way to get that heroic Pop Blossom for his team to collapse around. Curse back here trying to do something.
But to the Nexus turrets we look, and JDG will take no prisoners, waste no time. They've got keys to crush. MIBR must hand over their keys to the kingdom, over to Jing Dong Gaming with a pneumatic press in their eyes and some glee at their destruction of MIBR lows. They continue. Unfortunately,